Hello, hello, hello. Finally. How are you guys? How was your week? Hope it was a good one. I did an oopsie, and by that I mean that I went to Nasha Town in one of these days because I wanted to use the crafting bench, and I got sucked into the archonquest against my will. So, we're not gonna see that part. The part where like Paimon's like, oh gee, let's talk with Columbina, let's start the adventure and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm afraid that part we're not gonna get. But we're gonna get the rest of it. And I am so excited. What lore will we get this time? I don't need these orbs anymore. Just because I've got my Lauma maxed out. But I can't stop gathering them. They're just so fun to pick up. Oh look, it's Columbina. And she's singing again. Hello?
Hey, she's sitting up.
She was standing down though.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, not really.
No, we just
We
thought you'd be
talk.
resting.
We talk again.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
Then we're not
I didn't
unexpected,
realize you
really.
put so much thought into little things like that.
Oh wow, she just floated like that.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions.
She seems sad though.
They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that.
Yeah, that's very sad
They
for
say
her.
that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
She
Yes.
misses home.
This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here.
Hell, the planet might be rejecting you, but we are
If
not,
I remain
so
into that, there will come a day
maybe
that I
that helps
disintegrate.
with something.
And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers.
Jesus.
I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
Will you come to visit?
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Devat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
But will you visit us though?
It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
We're gonna launch Bina to the space.
She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it.
Yep, that's always the
I've
case.
always thought of myself as a wanderer.
And
on
when
this
you're
earth,
not enjoying it,
and it has never expressed
just
any
stands
desire
still.
to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm.
hmm,
Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh.
I mean, this place
Were
been
you
your
hoping I can answer that?
been your home for a while.
You are a traveler.
You have
So you
memories
must
here.
have a lot
It's
of
hard to
experience in
leave.
this area.
Then, what I would say is,
It's like changing homes.
enjoy the moment.
That's right, don't overthink it. Happiness is happiness and joy is joy. The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it.
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
That's good. As long as you're happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she does sound sad. So it's not just me who
Don't
thinks she
think
sounds
I sound
sad.
happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
What are we gonna see
Actually,
this
it's
time?
not that.
No.
There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh,
I'm so
Then,
surprised that
do you
Ether
still
already
want to give me
talked
your
so
hand?
much.
or
You might
not?
this might probably
Sure.
be the longest conversation he's ever had voiced in game.
Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so
Going
much in
to
our fight
a
against the Ray Hero
festival.
of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home.
She deserves
I
more than a
haven't asked
welfare
everyone
party,
else
to
for
be
their
quite
opinions
honest.
on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
I've
Yeah,
never
take
joined
her
a moon
out.
prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about
We
that.
can handle
We'll
that.
take
Don't
care of
worry. Leave it
everything.
to us.
All you need to
We're
do
gonna make
is
sure you
show
have
up.
fun. We
Of
can
course,
teach you how to
there's no
have
need
fun.
to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
Speaking of golden.
But they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
Okay.
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, he does. Paimon's actually not too sure what he's planning.
All right, if you're sure.
We are planning to make
will
her
not
have
refuse
fun
your
before she
invitation.
leaves. So she won't be sad.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like.
Do you even have a suitcase, or you have
Oh,
like a magical
if
pouch
you see
or
Llama,
something?
Please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no.
What
Rather,
question?
It is. There is no need.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure.
Now
Guess
I
it's
want to
between
know
the
what
two
the
of you.
question was.
We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
Oh. Bye for now. But I didn't want to say bye to her. I thought we were taking her out. Are we not taking her out? She looks so sad, man.
And also, I do not know.
Aw. She looks so sad.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Llama's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
Sneaky, sneaky. Traveler was always sneaky, Paimon. What are you talking about? Let's go. I mean, I think it's kind of fair to be sad. It's like when you lived in one home for a long time and then you move, and even though you move into a better place, allegedly, hopefully you're moving into a better place, you're still gonna feel sad about it, right? Like, you have all these memories in the place you've lived for so long. Oh wow, look at that. They look so cute. With little moons and shit. Look at these. So festive. Yay! I love it. Daddy Varka!
Hey, Llama! It's us! Huh? Varka?
course, he's everywhere.
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Mr. Varka
God,
is
I
helping
love
to
him
oversee
already.
Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
The preparations are already underway. Yeah.
Yes.
So it
Celebrating this
seems.
festival is a long-held tradition here in Nodkrai. On this day,
I mean, you can
the
have
crescent moon
celebrations
at the top
without
branches
a
of the
Mondstadt
verdant crest
person getting
turns
drunk,
into a
right?
full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need
So
to rebuild
massive.
people's faith in this
My
place.
God, I can't get used to the fact that he's so
Wonder
huge.
Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
It's all about having
That's
fun.
right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly
Sorry.
awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
True. I mean, not every celebration has to serve a religious purpose. Although, in their case, the Adepti definitely do exist. We meet plenty of them in our time.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Not quite.
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Kind of a
leave.
complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
She probably shouldn't have endorsed your metaphor.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kutar has decided to participate in the festival,
I want something
we
like
should
this in my
prepare
home.
accordingly.
Just
Yeah,
hanging around.
Exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff.
I mean, she's
We can
living
handle that.
anyway. Maybe it's a good way to say goodbye.
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
He does have a
The
point.
Mondstadter spirit is strong with this one.
I mean, he's the embodiment of the Mondstadt
As it
spirit,
happens,
isn't
I
he?
agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kutar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere.
Might get
who
overwhelmed
knows?
though.
Once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey, did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
She said the what?
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom.
Yeah, we
And
know.
you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles like their whole face is glowing. And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the moon goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave
He's
the
such a
decor up
golden
to you and the
retriever, I
Frost Moon
swear.
Scions.
A huge golden
No one
retriever,
else
but the
can
golden
capture the
retriever
traditional
nonetheless.
aesthetic quite like you guys. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
I love him. We'll take care of that part.
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along.
Oh,
Also,
what is that?
I have some further questions about Kutar's decision.
Okay. Look at them. I'm not gonna lie, they look kind of cute together. The little cool hankies.
They sure look like they're having fun.
Hmm. They
I
do.
believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at
It's
playing
so
drums
cute,
like
man.
these, although I'm not sure
It
where
really
they
is
learned
cute.
it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Look, another one game.
Wanatar! You wanna play too?
Of course. He's not gonna be left aside. Guess not. Aw. Come on, don't be shy. Just use your ears. Just
She
push
looks
them
more
against the drum.
confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Sure, why not? We can teach her even now.
What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival.
Oh, she's talking about
when you look at the
these.
sky through them, it creates a lovely misty effect.
I want them in my home. Hanged above the ceiling. That will look so cool. Oh, they look so cool. Look at this. What? I got distracted. Where do I have to go now? Got distracted by the decorations.
Hard at work.
They are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here. Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of
Oh
where it will
wow,
be
this wasn't
placed.
here before.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, that looks like candy to me.
Oh, look at all these colors. It looks great. Can Paimon try one?
Of course.
I'm
I
on
have a
being greedy
feeling
as
you'll like
always.
it a lot.
You bet. Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
That's why Paimon is
If you
so
included
sweet. She
those in
eats
the
a lot
Feast
of
the Moon,
sweets.
I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
Oh man. I have a feeling I'm gonna get very emotional by the end.
Let's talk
I
here.
didn't take that one on purpose.
To tell the
It's
truth,
where it shall
I
remain
am very
forever.
surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no, but if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation.
Speaking of answer, she asked us to pass along a message. There is no need.
Ah,
So what was the question? Now I'm very
I
curious.
see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon scions of today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay.
That's
I'm
so
sure
nice
she
of you.
believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention. And
Yeah,
as such,
probably.
she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here.
I
Yet no one has
mean,
been able to grant her shelter.
I think
every little
I'm
chick learns to
qualified
fly at
weigh in
one
here.
point.
When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is.
God, I love
Anyway,
Varka.
she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
Paimon
True.
agrees wholeheartedly.
She can always come and
Festivals are all
visit.
about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nasha Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing
Sure.
we have some other folks to visit there.
I'm not leaving you out of my sight.
Sure thing, let's go. Bye for now, Wilma.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
You're going on a trip with Daddy Varka. Hehehe. A traveler needs blessings, not burdens. It sounds good in principle, but will blessings alone be enough for Columbina? I mean, we don't know what's beyond the gate. Varka! Where are you? God. You went there so fast already. Ooh. Flins! And the brothers!
Hey, over there.
It's
Durin and
Durin.
Albedo with Flins. What could they be chatting about?
Rocks? Probably.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Sorry, what investigation?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Yes.
So he's
that too.
the male Yehoda with all the new animations. I like that.
Yeah,
It fits Varka.
Wait, why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
No.
Wait, so I guessed right?
What is so surprise?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in
Oh?
the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Okay.
What do you mean? Like, you could see them but not touch them?
Exactly.
The
It was
ghost.
very peculiar.
Ghost
They
of
roared
Christmas
and tried
past.
to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nodkrai before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in nodkrai in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
Misters.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
Okay, I'm glad that they weren't real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
Mm.
It's a first for me, too. so I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
What about you two? Any plans?
No.
Alice contacted me a few days ago.
Oh,
She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment.
Alice mentioned.
But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her. We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well,
It's
I
so wild to
suggest
think that we
investigate this
finally
Mirage
have them
business
all
in the
here and we're gonna
meantime.
meet them.
It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in nodkrai, she always seems to be the first one to know.
Who, Dory?
Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
Her and her staff. Oh, Nefer! Okay, okay. Where am I going?
What's the hurry?
Okay. Mm. Okay. All right. It was a little bit too low. It still is a little bit too low. Okay. This is good.
What's the hurry?
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation.
Okay.
Only a little, though.
Only a little.
Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual.
I think the second
Yehoda's
one.
out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh,
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they
Hyperborea
must be
mentioned.
from 6,000 years ago.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
6,000.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights Favonius era came up in class.
Oh. You're not a good
It's
example.
quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
But I was
suppose
spacing
you're
out,
right.
let me.
But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather.
So Yehuda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. The ones we saw seem to be abyss indeed, but we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance, and not just monsters, but human phantoms too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life, or perhaps memories of multiple people. So you mean the phantoms monster are hunting down the phantom humans? Exactly. The phantoms interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some human phantoms would seem to be from very distant past. It's clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They can't be from they claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago. That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. Okay. I had to go back a little because I spaced out. I was trying to do something here. Okay, let's
Which,
go.
in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Does it?
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flint's, and me.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
Does
For
it?
my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Seems like it. Wait, we're a team since. Oh, well, come on. We are a team.
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along. Ha ha ha!
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night
His laugh is so
celebrations.
funny.
Would you and Yehuda like to join too?
Oh,
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd
You
be happy
shouldn't.
to join.
you shouldn't
No point
underestimate
shutting
me.
myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case.
Lazy.
And Yehuda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No. No, 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 no,
Jesus.
Way to contradict me in front of...
no. Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss.
What happened?
So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
Scatter.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
Our ship?
A spaceship?
Spaceships at Star Sand Shoal. Our ship.
Maybe
That's
where
our
we came to
ship.
get in.
Yes.
You saw the same thing through the
Yes,
moon
that's
arrow,
our
right?
ship.
Huh? You already know about it?
I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns
I
out I'm
mean-
the last to find out. Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything!
She's asking pertinent questions. I want to know that too. Maybe that's a conversation for next time. This is still a huge discovery on your part.
Yep, exactly.
Come
Huge
on.
discovery.
She asked
You're
good
the best.
questions though.
Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course.
Wow. Really?
Look at her, proud mama.
Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next.
Look at
Come
that
on, don't look at me
jawline,
like that.
Jesus.
I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do
Oh.
with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you?
No, of course not.
Please?
We're gonna go have a walk with
You
Daddy
can tag
Varka
along.
on the
In that case,
the
let's meet back
seaside.
here to discuss
On
our
the
findings once we're
sand.
done.
That's so romantic.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
What's wrong?
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh, come on.
Sorry, boss.
Jesus. You're gonna gatekeep information from us like that after all we've been through? Alright, let's teleport. I'm gonna go here. Right. It's here. Oh my god. Look at it. Look at it. Who are... I wanted to talk with the ghost. Wow.
Wow, what do you know? Yehoda was right on the money. This phantom really is your spaceship.
Don't say
It's
Paimon.
so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists, but somehow it left an afterimage?
Didn't she say, like, didn't Nefer say earlier that some of the people are from Hyperborea from 6,000 years ago? When exactly did we land in Tevat? Is the ship here from 6,000 years ago then? And we were asleep until 500 years ago. That, I mean, we knew that our sibling was awake before us, but that much longer before us? That's crazy. Or am I just tripping now? 600 years. 6,000, sorry. Jesus. I'm not sure either.
You're already here.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Starsand Shoal.
Yeah, I can say
No
that
one's
again.
ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Let's look around and see what we can find out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can't
Seems
wait.
like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Sure. You can lend me two hands. I don't mind. Give them both to me, Lady Lauma. Can't we not talk with the ghost? I want to know what they saw. Oh, sure. The most credible witness of them all is the
Everyone.
stag.
Our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Of course.
Is that a phantom rhymehorn deer?
So
I've heard
it's-
about how
we
the
just
Frostmoon
landed on the deer.
scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
The deer just told her, like, and you know, I was just here grazing in peace, and then this big ass ship fell on my
Oh, it's
sister.
leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly.
That's cute.
We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are,
And it's so
Let's give
convenient
them
that
a
the
moment.
plant is right there.
and hope for the best.
So we're putting all our hopes into the deer.
All back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Aw,
Indeed. Now let me ask them
that's
some
cute.
questions.
They took it over there. They took it that way.
It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while.
But that's not what we
This
needed to
puffin
know, though.
circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Mm.
Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Good
Indeed.
pun.
Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Because we don't see their whole world. We only see small fragments. Kind of like Deirdre's?
Good point. Great thinking, Lauma.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch.
I mean, it's
The
huge
sniffer mole
compared
tried
to him.
too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes, still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go and enjoy your feast.
Bye-bye, little friends.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
Yes. Yes, please. Please. Finally. Ooh, please tell us juicy details. No.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
Oh, so
What about his
he
grandpa?
stood there for a while.
Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Social
Huh?
butterfly.
I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then
budging
too.
into the conversation
Hard
like
to
that.
imagine
Hidden.
something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
So at least one generation. Okay.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth
Why
a fortune.
was I
Today is the day we
100%
strike it
sure
rich.
that this is what this guy is gonna say?
You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
I wish I had Varka's
Sorry,
social
brother.
skills.
Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice.
I fucking love Varka already.
I'm sure we're all starting
so
to build up
lovable.
an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nodkrai. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
If only this showed the moment when my sister was searching for me. Maybe then I could have discovered why she wasn't in the spaceship. Good question. Or if it showed the moment when it disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it and where they were headed. You, my dude, weren't you the one who piloted it? You or your sibling? What do you mean, find out who piloted it? But no such luck. All we've seen is an arbitrary moment in time during its long stay here.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence.
Yeah, but
And
like,
think
can
about
we...
it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material.
Yeah, but that only gives us more questions than answers. First of all, can't we just go and peep inside and see if our phantom is still in there? Or our sibling's phantom is in there? And second of all, it being so tough to break in means that it can only be opened from the inside out. So then how did our sibling disappear? Shouldn't, like, the shield be down if she went out? Or maybe she was never with us to begin with.
To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Thanks, Varka.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team
He's such
name?
fodder material, I swear.
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
Yeah.
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
You sure about that?
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Oh no. Oh, that's a Conrian!
Oh, no! Get away! Oh.
Yikes. Yikes.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Durin. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
Oh, poor Durin,
And try
man.
you have. But but are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
My lips get so dry.
You seem to have calmed down a little.
Poor baby, though.
I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Durin?
It's just a child.
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing nodkrai during the Conrian cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of nodkrai, causing immeasurable harm. The people
So the
paid
memory,
a terrible price to
the
heal this land.
phantoms
Then
are
500
mixed
years ago,
from
the whole
500
of
to
Teyvat
6,000
suffered
years
an
ago.
abyssal disaster. Once more, nodkrai was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it,
It would be
history
good
and
if we could
fate
read the
are
sour
not
on
all that
history,
dissimilar.
too.
The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flintz. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events?
Because he witnessed
From
them
everything
firsthand.
I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Durin, stop breaking my heart.
You needn't apologize. Your
He's
passion
so
is a good thing
innocent.
to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rarir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me.
Oh, Durin.
Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all?
Oh.
My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rarir, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Why? You're afraid people will know how old you are? There's no shame in that. You're looking good for
Incredibly, our
600
separate
years.
investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about
What do you mean
moons
useless?
and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying.
But she doesn't like that.
Sure, let's do that.
She only likes it her way when
But
she's
didn't
gaining
you say
information.
we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up. Shutting up.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Yeah, that would be a good
Can't go wrong
idea.
with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Yeah, I think it does, Paimon.
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in.
Then
But we
what?
don't
Maybe you have
interact
a
with
better
her enough
idea.
to know what she likes.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
And by that someone, you mean us, of course. Why do I keep hitting the mic?
Traveler, they're all looking at you.
Of course they are. Are you even surprised at this point, Paimon? Okay, I got it. I find a chance to ask her.
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler.
Gotcha. Oh, sorry. Too fast. But how are we gonna find out what she likes? Are you
Is
gonna help
something
us?
the matter?
That's my line, Durin. You seem a little down.
I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss. But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right. Thanks for your concern.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
You can always rely on me.
Come on. Stop
Give him
treating
a
me
hug.
like a kid.
Give him a hug. Why can't we hug in this game? I will give him a little hug.
Which is why we need a lantern guaranteed to work on the moon.
Yes, I have a few ideas, but the lantern itself is the easy part. The real issue is how little we know about the lunar environment.
Wait, you two are serious about this?
Hey, yo.
Let's just say I'm
Megan
intrigued
Jones
by these shiny
Jensen.
magical stones that
Thank you
Mr.
for the
Albedo
follow.
has mentioned.
And welcome in. Okay, let's see what Yehoda has to say.
Could you do me a solid and try to smooth things over with Boss Neff?
I don't think the cat can help you in this one. Never.
You should get going. It's important that we ascertain what Kutar likes.
Maybe a new pair of shoes. Because, like, it's cold on the moon and she has no shoes.
What's the hurry?
I'm good, Megan. How about you? Okay. So we have to go back to the cave and talk to Miss Columbina. Let's see if she's home.
Columbina, we're back! Huh? She's not here.
Maybe she went out to get some air. You can't sense her presence at all.
Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Where did they all go?
Maybe she took them out for walkies.
Walkies?
Walkies?
Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know. Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
Did she go to say goodbye to her Fatui friend? Fair point, let's go. This place looks so empty. It's so sad.
Columbina, are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here.
This is a bit odd.
Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
By the looks of it, she hasn't been back all day.
What about Luanatar? Luanatar, you there?
Oh, he's here.
Hey! Do you know where Columbina went?
You don't know either?
Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Sounds like an I don't know either to me. Yeah.
That's even stranger.
Okay, Paimon. Paimon, look, the flowers.
What about them? Oh, that's not good news.
They're
They
white.
change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now.
Let's go, we've got to find Lauma. Or maybe that's because she's not here, that's why they turn
Good idea.
white.
She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay?
She's missing.
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
Has anyone approached Silver Moon Hall lately?
No. Very few people are in the know about
Did she
Kutar's
die?
whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's Nodkrai's information hub after all.
Okay.
Makes sense. Let's go.
All right. This looks so cute. Look at the little squirrel. Squirrel?
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious? It's never been here before, right?
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now,
What the fuck?
prepare to face the final boss of Nodkrai.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
No, it's not. You just don't.
No,
You're
no,
not,
not that
acquainted
way.
to Alice
The
yet.
final boss is right here.
The sniffer mole?
That looks like a terrifying final boss indeed. What
Surely
the?
not. Also,
What is going on? That voice is a little familiar.
Okay, the jig is up.
Of
I'll
course.
stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my
Wow.
face. Oh, nothing could make a great maid
She
more
looks
pleased
so
with herself.
good. Oh. Adjusting us like that. I forgot to read what was written there. Just so magical. She looks so good. Oh my god. She's
what is
finally
going on?
here. Oh,
I've heard that
Jesus.
all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people.
It's almost
speechless when they
unbelievable.
make their
5
entrance.
years.
Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing.
You
so
are.
That didn't stop me from coming up with a
She
title
has-
anyway.
Little flowers in her hair, just like in her eyes.
it's really you this time? Not a lantern or a dodoco, but Alice in the flesh?
Crazy, right?
That's right. So, what do you think? How does
You
it
look
feel
great.
to finally meet me?
Unbelievable, that's how it feels
You
like. You look just like Glee.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought.
Of
A little
course.
surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because
Aw.
that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
I mean, you are
So
beautiful,
she's a
but you're not very
friend
modest
of
about
yours?
it.
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful
look!
entrance.
Wow,
I
that looks
certainly
that
won't
looks
be forgetting
interesting
it
on her
anytime
hair.
soon.
Wow.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too.
She helped us a lot in the past.
That's right. She's a good person, just kind of unpredictable.
Well,
That's a
what is
mild
the
way
human
of putting
heart if
it.
Not unpredictable. Hmm? If we could not do as we please, how would we
She's
differ
so
from
stunning.
machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodkrai's present situation.
You mean
In
stalking
other words,
for like
I've
15
read the whole
minutes?
in the last episode part, so we can skip
And
the
you
pleasantries.
dare call Kaya a
Fair
stalker?
enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
You'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodkrai, Alice?
Oh,
Good question.
I thought I told you already.
No.
This time, I'm the final boss.
You don't mean that
And
we
what a
have to
formidable
fight you,
foe I
right?
shall be powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
I'm going to send a formal request for Jin to put you in solidarity. That works on Klee. I doubt it works
My
on
one
Alice.
weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
Because it's fun, Paimon.
For funsies, of course.
See, she gets
What's
it.
wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
No.
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in nodkrai because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
You know where Columbina is?
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea?
Because Columbina is
My
kind of
main
weak and it's
reason
kind
for
of
coming
urgent,
on
that's
this
why.
trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well, namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
By who?
No wonder
Rare?
they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, there is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar
The what?
syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
Okay, that's far we knew. You're talking about life, death, and such, aren't you?
Oh, that's exactly it. The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... the power of all 3 moons is gathered here in nodkrai. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame. And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
Oh my god. So then does that mean that the last time the moons were on Earth? Together? Why are you so concerned about said borders, if I may ask?
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
So then, does that mean that the only reason why the Heavenly Principles was able to come here was because the 3 moons were at the same time, at the same place? Or... what?
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious, but right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Columbina wants to use their power to return home.
I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
We heard her voice in Fontaine.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What
Why?
does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared? Once, long ago, the damsel who lived here... Oh, fuck me.
My body is so... heavy. Wait, no. It's... my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's... happening to me? I feel... drowsy. Like I've been asleep for
Poor
too long.
Columbina, man.
Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk.
Are we gonna see it from her perspective?
Are you out for a walk too? Huh?
Was she a phantom all this time?
The day has come at last.
What's going on? Did she die?
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home.
Oh, man.
Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or...
Oh, man.
I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
Oof. This may be your last chance to visit France, but don't let it slip away.
Come on!
So sad.
Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
Brother, what are you on about? You have nothing
I've
in your
never had the
hand.
chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were frozen stiff.
Yeah, at least now you can walk around and enjoy the place.
Coming!
I want to watch them a little longer.
Aww. Oh, we get to walk with her. That's so cool. That's so cool. What? Oh my god. I might just stay here for hours. This feels so nice. She's just floating. I'm gonna stay here until her time runs out and just... Ah, she can't. Oh no, they put a barrier on. Not fair, not fair, not fair. Look, Columbina, there's a stag. What do you think about that? Looks nice, doesn't it? And that's your statue over there, see? But we can't go there because the game won't let us. Poor Bina, man. Look. Yeah, watching it. And this is how their house looks like. You can sit. Look at her, man. She's so cute. Aw. Too bad she has to leave.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert?
Because he's not sick.
Get Lockaberry.
But at least she's doing better than last time we saw her.
Sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites! Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
It could have been solved if you gave them both the same thing. Just saying.
Family.
She smiles. Finally, we saw Bina smile. Aw. This is sad. It was supposed to be nice, and she was supposed to have fun. Why is this shit sad now? Let me go behind. Can I? No! I wanted to make a take a picture of her. But it's not gonna let me. Look, there's a little Kuhenkis. They're playing for you. And then there's this dude. Oh man. Poor Bina.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
This one looks so cute.
Think fast.
Those big eyes scare me.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
They're just playing.
Huh?
All right, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water. Yeah.
I think it matters, yeah.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even...
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
You're gonna...
Oh, you menace.
You're gonna consume all the balloons before the festival even starts, man.
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
You said so, yeah. Oh. I feel so bad for Columbina right now.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around. It's nice, being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
I wonder if we're gonna be able to see her if she comes near us. Because of elemental sight and all that jazz.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
It's just like what Colombina said, the world itself is rejecting her.
To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the moon marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
Ugh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do.
Alice, not
Okay,
everybody
buckle up.
knows
It's
shit
time
like
for
you
another
do.
lecture.
We are not as lucky as you as to be privy to information like
Earlier
that.
the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly
So she's
speaking,
surviving
yes.
solely on the power of
Let's not start
friendship?
pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be.
What kind of final boss do you want to be then? If you're making light of this, hopefully that means you have a plan.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve.
And those are?
Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
And how do we do that?
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name?
Oh, yes.
No, we
Names
don't.
are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
I asked her once, but she said she doesn't know.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
But how do we find
Yes,
out her
I
real
know
name
it
if she
sounds
can
like a small
remember it?
step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her
Can we
current
call
condition,
Daisley back?
she won't be able to provide anywhere near
So he
enough
can
power,
open the gate?
even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexen Circle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like
Okay,
you
we
said,
get it, you're
I'm
strong,
a busy
okay.
lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon.
Okay, thanks for telling us all of this.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave.
Yes, thank you.
Off
That
go
would be
now.
very helpful.
Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes. And a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
Oh, you're right, because
what?
she can talk.
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You really are super busy.
Yeah, so busy in fact she's not even staying with her
I
daughter.
am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on. Just
Except
in
your
Munster.
own.
Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
Varka is not a child, though. Venti. Venti, a child. I mean, he does look like a child, but... is she older than Venti? And just having Varka here as a child is wild. There were some unexpected names in there.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Yep. Klee's a little angel.
Glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
Jesus, Alice.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah. She didn't pack
Taking
up her
care of all
stuff.
these children except
Should we
her
handle
own.
it for her?
I doubt that's necessary. A mage of her abilities doesn't need...
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
A long story.
About that.
We'll fill you in as we go.
Doubt you will like her hobbies, though.
What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
He's looking
Hey,
straight
you old
into my
geezer!
soul.
Your hammer's rusted
That
through.
mustache
Who
looks
are you calling old geezer?
so awful.
Are they quarreling?
Yes.
I'm looking right at him. You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair. You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
He might if you keep going.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
Why is that a
All
bad
right,
thing,
you've
though?
made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And
All
Dad,
this for a
if you've got time
chair?
to chat,
Oh my
why don't you
God.
lend me a hand?
See?
Oy, oy, oy.
Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends.
They're
But the way they
brothers.
spoke to each other was so ugly. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Yeah, that's how brothers talk.
Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
That's what you understood out of this entire thing. I love the way she's just jumping around.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Let's hope this one gets
Cool,
to
I
put
get the
the
picture. You can spare
question
me the
unlike
gushy
the other
details.
guy.
Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Does he see her?
Is he?
Oh no,
talking
it's
to
somebody
me?
behind us.
Can he see me?
No.
Here you go.
Bro.
Oh.
Come back anytime.
She looks so
Right.
freaking
Now,
sad, man. She would have loved those
I don't
candies.
know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Is she gonna follow us now? Oh. Don't give up hope, Columbina. Just come follow us. She looks so
Columbina?
sad. Did we see her? We can't see her, but we sense her presence.
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Come on, follow us, girl. Yes! Look at her running with us. Maybe it's not so bad, just quietly standing by their side like this. I'm already crying. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. That was so sad. Is she disappeared because she thinks nobody needs her?
They mentioned a mage and a name.
She's just
so, Mr. Varka.
She's so cute.
Are you acquainted with this Nicole, or should I call her Mage N?
Ah, not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion, that kind of thing.
Huh.
What do you mean?
Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah, out of all the people, Alice isn't the one I imagined.
Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly,
Watch Alice
being
be
an
the Heavenly
interesting
Principal's
person
sister or
is actually
something.
one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, hey, are you Nicole?
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like, a windbloom pinned to her chest or something.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
But is she though? What? Oh no. Just Varka being silly. What about a tea set? I recall that each mage has their own cup. Ooh, love a tea set.
That would be this.
Yeah,
young
how
lady
convenient.
said?
She's just there. So convenient. Wow. Ooh. Ooh la la.
Sorry to disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
Who else?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice
He
might have
has
mentioned me before.
no shame. Not a single bone in his body feels shame.
Have we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
She sounds so cute.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
From our open
My
mind.
apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you.
Are those certain reasons the Heavenly Principles putting a seal on her voice or something?
It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me. I mean,
Priorities, I guess.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
That's wild.
It's really you!
That's so wild that we're meeting her finally.
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate.
Did we?
Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Wow.
No, stop!
Frick.
Alice! I can't believe it!
Aww.
I had a whole speech
I wanted
prepared.
to
I'd
read that, but
agonized over
I was
every
so...
single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans.
This is
I'm
cute,
so
though.
sorry about that.
This
Alice
is so
took the
cute.
liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything?
You deleted
gosh,
it?
This
How?
is so embarrassing.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions?
I like it.
Don't worry about
I
it.
like this side of
We've
Nicole.
seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But...
Oh my
you
god,
promise to
imagine how
forget
this
that
looks like from
horrendously
Columbina's
embarrassing
perspective. Like,
introduction?
you're just talking and she's
Sorry,
just like...
embarrassing. When?
Among the words that hopped out just now, I saw angel.
Yes.
Why couldn't she
My
do
name
shit?
is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power.
Preferred form, huh?
The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Paimon remembers her.
Say her name. We've never seen her in person.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific... no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics.
Get into the
Moving
specifics,
on.
please.
If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans.
And poor
who lived
Columbina doesn't
after
even
the
hear
War of
this.
Funerary Flame. Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue.
She's bored out of her
I'll fill in
mind.
the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order.
Okay.
Even after the War of Funerary Flame, they sought to contact the moon goddesses
Columbina.
beyond the sky
Getting
and
bored
receive
as
their
hell.
guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yeah.
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh,
So they knew?
such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
He did say that he used to
I mean,
snooze
it's...
in history class.
Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative
No,
waters.
no, no, no. Keep going. Keep
It's
going.
been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a waterfall.
No, 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 please.
What I'm trying to say is...
He doesn't represent the thoughts
yes,
of the
that's it.
group.
The
Oh, she's so
relevant
cute.
part
Oh my god.
is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Tevat and the outside world. Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay.
Only one.
So, they built some kind of portal?
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge.
We also
I'll be
want
sure
to
to
want to hear
record and
more,
preserve
please.
everything in writing.
That would be great.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail.
She got
I did
tired.
gloss over a few
She
things so
has to
far.
stand- to sit
Whoa,
down.
whoa, whoa, time out. Let's summarize what we've got first.
Varka, I love you, but
Hyperboreans
shut
were the
up.
last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and... You look lost.
Yeah.
Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
All right. Let me
And mind
think
you,
about
she's
how
been
to put this
increasing that
more
capacity
simply.
as of late.
Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup. By
Okay.
completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure.
Okay.
If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the moon goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
I think
Yeah.
so.
More than
For now,
earlier,
we'll just
anyway.
wait to hear from you.
Yes, Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing? Excuse
Yeah.
me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
She's so cute.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail.
Can we participate? I want to hear what you have to
Also,
say.
if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when
Because
we come
of
to it.
Erminstol and all that.
So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
She's leaving already?
She seems friendly. It's just...
Ah, it's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
She's so relatable though.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe
That's
the
a good
rest of
question.
what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
I have a hunch that the Fatui might know something too. Yikes.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them.
Yes, you
Just in case
should. You
there's
should.
some way that I can help.
It's just for your own good as well, as to not stay alone. That's bound to not be good for you. Let's see.
What's the hurry?
We have to find the name of Miss Kutar before she disappears, Kaya. That's the hurry. We have to be quick about it.
What's the hurry?
All right.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Of course.
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. All right, let's take a look through.
Clear and concise would be one way to describe the writing style of those historical records, but you could just as easily describe them as terse and dry. And since Lama already knows the material like the back of her hand, the quest to find any new information in this text is tough going.
Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
Yeah, but now you're disappearing because of that. When you were organizing these texts, what criteria did you use?
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such,
that's true.
I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere.
She's so cute.
For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Give me a moment.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi.
Maybe that's her name? Kisi?
Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are naught but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The subjectivity is strong in this one. We've heard something like this before in Natlan.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now.
Yep.
Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading?
Seems like a collection of anecdotes.
Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield the fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
So that one was
Not
true.
knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone. The Moonchanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess, and was greatly respected amongst the people. Yet,
Luonotot?
no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that?
If it's true, it gives off a somewhat lonesome feeling.
Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. And so, She gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Oh,
That's sad.
that's so...
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Oh, God.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame.
This story becomes sadder and sadder.
But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something.
Poor Columbina. I must have said it 1,000 times already.
Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Centrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing. Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too.
Sorry about that. Talk about coincidences. We meet again.
Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation at the Frost Moon Enclave go?
Not very productive.
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
We learned some stories from her early days. What the hell?
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
You did?
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
She's the communication device. Look at her little face. Say, what that? It looks familiar. I'm sure I saw one of these back on the Golden Apple Archipelago. I didn't, because I was not playing at that
That's
time.
right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated.
Oh.
Especially in cases like this.
It's you!
So, it's not like the Academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodkrai.
Hat Guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
Because the name is silly.
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Drioche from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here.
So they came to not cry together. Only Albedo could pull something like this off.
Mind you,
Mr. Kai.
the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Dottore, perhaps?
The Doctor.
Of course.
Also known as Dottore. Second of the Fatui Harbingers.
Just as I thought.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore. Or Zondik, as he was...
No! Fuck!
Dottore. Or
I hate when I do
Zondik,
that.
as he was then known. Once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
Surely, it is the Moon Maiden's guidance that brought you here.
Shut up. Zandik, I've heard that name before. Back in the ruins when the Ibis King mentioned a student that was the Doctor. Okay, I hate that they tied it to the freaking event that's disappeared already. Okay? And also, you've heard about his name before. Shut up! I'm talking! And again, I hate that you don't remember that you heard the name even before that. When we found the first letters where it was implied that he offed his student, his colleague student.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Look, Varka.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before.
That's
even
not
coming
actually
to
a
Nodkrai,
laughing matter.
But we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers.
If you knew
Wanna
the
come along?
truth.
You might learn a thing or two about him there.
Sure.
Even though they're harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them, try to be...
I got it.
Civilized.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going.
Everyone but you,
I'll lead the way.
Varka. Okay. Hey, Azad. Are you here for revenge?
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
Fair enough. One other thing. When we return, let's talk about Columbina.
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
After the conversation ends, the group splits into 2 teams, led by Varka. Ah! Shit.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat
This
Guy.
is so
He's an old
weird.
friend of the travelers.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the
Awkward.
Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Nodkrai to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Varka, You did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the academia about this way back.
Yeah, I guess it's like he has
you flatter me.
information from everywhere. You're all harbingers. What reasons would you have to disclose information about Dottore? He's too friendly with the Fatui.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Nope.
Fair point. Definitely
not at all.
Which is
Anyone
why I
but
always
him.
keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it
she?
abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in nodkrai is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa.
The
Smarts alone won't
Tsaritsa.
get
Why
him
did
all
you
the
say
way.
it like that,
He needs the
Sandrone?
Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on
He's
doing
only
something,
following
we
his
will
own
see it
interests.
done, whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh.
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget.
Yeah,
Then leave the
you will
first
know
person
better.
he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some
Oh.
high-temperature experiment and
He
the
triggered her to talk.
exploded. But does
Nice
he
move.
care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results.
She finally feels
which causes
seen.
the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died. And after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said. Waste of time?
What are you doing, Columbina?
He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Seems
Hat
like it,
guy,
yeah.
I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs.
That leg
Especially
seems
when
so
it comes to
comfy.
Dottore.
It's calling to me.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other
It
questions
looks
for now.
it looks too
so I'll be on my
empty.
way.
You know what I mean.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
You thought wrong.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before.
And did she
but
answer?
She said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
And you're so sure about it because she could have just given you a pseudonym. True. What did she do while she was with the Fatui?
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't?
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to
A
Kavaki,
lot.
right?
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same
She's getting bored
reply.
again.
The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The
Hey.
Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring.
I wanna sit on that leg so fucking bad.
She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited.
Oh my
And Her
God.
Majesty never gave her any missions. So she just continued to sing in the flower garden. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
Watch it be Columbina. Sounds like something Azad will say, no wonder.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
Thanks for telling us all of this.
What is it? Something come to mind?
It's nothing, I'm just even more eager to learn her name now. I want to shout it to her from the rooftops.
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
But she is
Well,
needed.
good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
Do you think that perhaps Arlecchino feels her presence too? A silly!
Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Take care, everyone. We'll be in touch if the situation changes.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that silly!
Let's follow the silly to Lady Nicole. Durin? Why is that here? That looks great, though.
Here you
Oh,
are.
wow.
Oh, hat guy.
More and more of
How
the
come you're
past
back so
is
soon?
revealed.
Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results were the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
The line.
That's just meaningless speculation.
The line from the trailer.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There
Irminsul.
isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's
Are you
true.
worried for him,
But
Azad?
you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you.
What's wrong in
It's
that?
because
He
you
has
want
his
her
own will.
hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile, it isn't.
That might be
Yeah.
the nicest thing that guy ever said.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can control it.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter?
Oh no.
She's missing. I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
To intimidate and obstruct. Sounds about right for the Abyss.
Let me try. I should be able to influence that thing.
Okay.
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
What am I supposed to do?
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
Durin can use the power of abyssal... What? Stay there. Durin can use the power of the abyss to affect the world in which the phantom is located. For example, using it on the stone pillar will create a barrier with the intimidate and obstruct attributes, which in turn will affect the choice and actions of the human phantom. Alright.
What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
He really left. Ha! We did it!
Oh, he's so happy.
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him.
Way to shit in
See
his
what he does
happiness,
next.
God damn it.
Monsters
All
approaching
right.
from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No, there's monsters ahead.
Leave it to me!
Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it.
Oh.
The monsters are gone. Is it safe now?
Nice. Nice mechanics.
The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
I can't take him seriously with that hat on.
Quickly.
He looks like a freaking
Let's keep
buffoon.
up.
Is it just me? Okay.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
Okay. And it hurt him, of course. The Phantom has met his end and returned to his place of origin. Break.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
Can you move?
We might be able to
please?
use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him.
Okay.
I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow.
All right. Is that his daughter?
Hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So
Oh no.
many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
Okay. Gonna use the traps. No, fuck.
Help me!
That wasn't what I was supposed to do. I had to return to the place of origin, okay. All right. Did I do it?
Help me!
Oh no! Again? Oh no.
Help me!
Which one comes faster? Is this it? Did I do it?
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
Look at him. He's so happy. Bless his little heart.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana is her name. She's carrying a large backpack.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find
You
any
fool,
survivors.
get out of here.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Father of the Year.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Okay.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
To safety, though. Oh no.
What's that noise? Monster!
So no matter what you do, he still gets killed.
If he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
Is this meant to... The rescue has reached a dead end. All that can be done is to wait for another chance. Is this the game's way of showing us that no matter what we do, fate is still gonna follow its course?
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all. What? What's this? Spargana, are you there?
So... Oh no. We have to keep him out of everywhere? Dude. Oh god.
Huh? That looks like one of my daughter's books.
Did we find her? Oh look.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Oh no, again?
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
But this is like no matter what we do, he's fated to die.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! Why? Why won't you let me go in?
Because you'll die.
I've searched and searched and searched just for this! But how will I find her without any clues?
Oh no.
I no longer have anywhere else to go.
See, no matter what we do, he's still fated to die.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Durin.
He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate. Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time.
Oh, poor
I don't know how we're
Durin.
gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head. Where are they from?
This is so sad.
What's going on?
Did we interfere with Faith so much that he can see
His
us
reactions
now?
have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me? I...
Can you see us?
Huh?
Oh no.
Wait.
We glitched the Matrix.
Who are you?
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right?
Yeah. That was us.
I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her. Isn't that right?
Sadly, yeah.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you?
No.
It seems she really isn't here.
Stop it.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
Durin is such a pure child, oh my god.
I'm just tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
We don't know.
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20.
Sheesh. Brother.
Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while. You look exhausted too.
You better worry
Now's not
about
the time for
yourself.
you to start pitying us.
Yeah, you're the one with 15 minutes
Not
left.
pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You know?
Eesh. This game, man.
You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Imagine telling something like this to
Yes.
somebody from the past.
It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid, yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Sal Vindagnir?
We heard about that one.
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart.
Yeah.
There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's alright. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going alright for you, I guess.
For now.
They are.
But if
Mondstadt is a place of
If fate
freedom
follows
and
that
happiness.
pattern, then we
There's
won't
a lot
be
of
for
good
the
people
long
in the
for
church
a
and the
long
Knights
time.
of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew. I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
For a while, at least.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, may we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
If things work out, I'd love to tell her about all the things. Okay. What I wanted to see is if we can find something about Spargana. Ew! Ew! That's not what I wanted to find out. What the fuck? Ooh! I wanted to see if it's like a figure from history. Instead, what I've got is parasitic infection caused by plerocerocoid larvae of the genus Primotera. Organosis. An infection passed on from animals such as snakes and frogs, and occasionally from eating pig or dog meat. Okay. Jesus Christ. Why would you... Okay, I might... I might look into it on my own. Maybe... Jesus. Maybe it's still something from some mythological story or something, but that's as far as I looked right now. All I could find was worms. Ugh. Ugh. Why would
He's gone.
Koyo use the name of
In
worms?
a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change, but I believe that we've just made the most progress we have yet.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy,
True.
could I ask you a question?
Yeah, baby. You can ask all the questions in the world.
You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile, right?
Oh, Durin, stop being so sweet.
I
Gonna
know
give me
about
diabetes.
Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew
He's
more
so
about you, I
sweet.
might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself.
Poor
I'm
baby.
a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
Oh, come on, hat guy.
If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
What other white
Yes.
trees do you know?
A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So that way he
So
could
you had a
enter
human
Irminsul.
creator too.
Okay.
Yeah, but my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that, Durin, resisting the influence of the abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy, but no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that. But the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will. I promise.
I wanna give him a hug so
All right,
bad.
break time's over.
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
Okay. This is where you're gonna end it? Really? 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 Oh boy.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken you so much longer to get here.
Another conversation I cannot hear.
I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know.
Paimon's head.
Hurts.
Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see.
If only it was that
Patience.
easy, Paimon.
This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans. A special process is required to open the gate.
Oh, like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's Marrow?
Seems like the ancients were very fond of making tricky gate puzzles.
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything? And just the short version, if you can.
Ah, all right then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques.
Varka, I love you, but can you
sure
let
you
her
don't
just
wanna hear it?
splurge all
It's quite
the lore on
informative.
us, please?
Remember where he was
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance. Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification being Kuvaki.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. But we need 3 people.
I also have no doubt that the moon chanter would be qualified. But we would need 2 other people with the same
And one would be us, and then
Therefore,
the third would be
the most
who?
feasible method is not so much to follow the rules, but to figure out how the test functions and find a workaround.
Okay.
I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before it who have sufficient Kuvaki energy within them.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Nodkrai's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier
Simple,
than
she
trying to
says.
hide
A
from
blood
it.
transfusion. That's simple. Easy peasy.
Sorry? Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Lauma?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivities.
Huh?
But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight.
Okay.
Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous, no matter how you slice it.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods.
Oh.
I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, I should mention that the risks can be greater or lower depending on individual compatibility. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from, known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not.
Okay.
Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible.
And just so conveniently, all of us are gonna be
Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them, and
compatible.
they mustn't eat or drink anything.
What? No eating or drinking?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
How long will they have to keep that up?
3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to find 2 more people who are not just compatible, but also willing to volunteer.
Fasting? What are they talking about?
I'm willing to volunteer.
Don't you want to think this through?
No, it's what we do.
Count me in 2. 3 days without food? I can handle that.
How about drinking?
Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Okay. Compared to having Colombina disappear completely, fasting for a few days is nothing. See, they're doing it for you.
You're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers to be captain of logistics. She'll keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you comfortable.
Good work, Paimon.
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward.
Please step into the light. Wow.
How's it going? Do you feel anything?
Nope.
How about now?
No.
And now?
Still nothing.
What about now?
Did you do something?
Guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch.
I mean, we're pretty impressive like
In
that.
my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required.
That much?
Yes. Safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you.
Do you
You're
doubt
eligible
it?
to
Like,
join.
hello?
You're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes nothing.
All right. I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait a minute.
How's it going?
Not that good.
No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine, then a big stein of Dark Horse, with some hard liquor from Leo mixed in.
Poor Varka. She's enjoying this.
Funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try again.
Poor Varka.
Oh.
Do you feel something?
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's
No?
try someone else.
Okay.
Poor Varka, man.
Let's go ask some of our other friends then.
He's been humbled. And then who will be our third? Arlecchino? Durin? Hat guy?
No surprises here, Miss Moonchanter. You're perfectly compatible. You may join.
Oh?
I'm getting a slight headache.
Shame. You were so close.
Whoa, I'm itching all over.
Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh?
Watch Aino be the third.
Are you gonna start a what?
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things.
Bring up Klee.
Not even tests.
Bring up Klee. Oh, right, Inefa, because she's a robot.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
Shucks.
I guess that rules me out too.
Yeah.
Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all. I mean, looks like this isn't gonna be as easy as we thought.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues.
Bring
Heedula
Arlecchino.
springs
She
to
has a
mind.
moon marrow inside
In
of her,
fact,
and
I
she
think
has
we
no
had
side
some former
effects.
Frost Moon Scions join our ranks recently.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status. Wouldn't that be way easier?
No.
Wow! No elaboration for once.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that
Oh.
Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher than I am.
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Reikir of Solnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Also, Paimon's not sure revered is the right word for how people feel about her.
Gratitude, certainly. For my part, anyway.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us, so she deserves our help in return.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care, She still saved a ton of people, including me.
That's so
A review of the relevant data
So
leads me to
sweet.
conclude that Miss Columbina is a good person.
Yep, you bet.
They really think so?
Yeah. They all like you.
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her.
I think it
It's
will end up
light
being
and
her real name in the
graceful
end.
Yeah,
Or the one that
just
she
a really pretty name.
will resonate with the most.
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But it also came up in the song I heard when I was born. But is that really all there is to it? What do I truly think of my own name? Is there anyone left who will still call me by that name?
She told me to pick whichever name took my fancy. Why did I pick Columbina? Maybe because I felt that she never wanted to become Kutar and she worshipped and be worshipped as a god.
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day. We're running out of time. We need to look for other candidates.
Then allow me to try.
Of course you came just out of nowhere.
What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something like that, so she informed me. Since
course.
I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
Colonials are just built different.
Arlecchino.
Oh, see,
When
she's
can
your
we
friend to
begin?
run through.
I see. We can begin right away. How was it? Did you feel any discomfort?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Great!
All right.
Cool. All right, like time on set. The rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
Then, my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
Let's do this. No time to waste.
I'm ready as well.
Just like in Simulanka, where they all prayed for Durin. And they will have to pray for 3 days. Wow. Didn't the last quest end? Like, did we just enter in the next one? Come on, us out of everyone.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Why is a traveler struggling out of everyone?
Wow! It really opened!
So that's what all this is about. They've been trying to open this gate.
Come, let us enter.
Wait.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly. It will give your body time to readjust to the digestion process.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate.
Can you enter though? She
I
can't.
cannot pass through. Is it because I have no physical body?
Because she won't be able to see what's happening.
It has been 3 days. My strength is all but completely faded. Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer
You
Night?
have to, Columbina. All right.